Frog is certainly taking a beating on this show.
Yeah, it's hard to feel sorry for him. We take a beating every show.
Celebrate the USFL's 25th anniversary with this fantastic collector's magazine, the USFL, the Rebel League that the NFL didn't respect but feared. This must-have features interviews with players and coaches like Bobby Hebert, Marv Levy, and much more. Hundreds of photos will take you back to the 80s when Donald Trump was just an emerging name in pop culture. Hall of Famers like Steve Young, Reggie White, and Jim Kelly all got their start in the USFL. Order your silver anniversary magazine at usflonline.com.
21 gigawatts! WICR.
Hi, I'm Chris Stefano from Guy Code, and you're listening to WICR.
All right, and we are back to talk about entertainment, news that's going on, and to play our little game. I'm so excited.
Me too. I'm really excited, too. I'm very excited for this game. I'm beyond excited. So a little bit of breaking news for Dancing with the Stars. Julianne Hough just announced that she is not returning to the judges' table for season 22, as Len Goodman is returning.
Good.
She said she's got some other personal things going on. She is planning a wedding to her fiance, who does play for the Washington Capitals, so she's probably really busy. She just finished Grease Live. You know, I think she probably just wants to take some time for herself, start some other ventures besides dancing, so I think that's a good place for her. She did say this is not the last you'll see me on Dancing with the Stars, so she'll probably be coming back for season 23 if it is renewed.
Okay, I'm just glad that Len's coming back. I really missed him last season. He added a certain layer to the show that they didn't have this season. Even though it was nice having Julianne, she was sometimes a little out there. And Len just kind of centers everything, I feel like.
And I think she's a mix between Carrie Ann and Bruno. Like, you know, she did dance on the show. I understand. But she's definitely a mix between Bruno and Carrie Ann. So it should be nice to have Len back.
Nice calming presence.
Yes.
Love
so
Len.
Are you ready to get to our game?
I am so ready for this. Oh, my gosh. You'd have no idea. All right.
Okay. So our new game is called How Much Does Abby Know About Fashion?
The answer is nothing.
Well, so we're going to compare what she thinks about a couple of these outfits to what I think and to what the fashion police on E said about some of these outfits from the Grammys. So are you ready to start?
Yep. So what we're doing is Kate has the pictures of the dresses or the outfits that people were wearing. I can speak, I promise. What's the word?
Screenshot.
Screenshotted. There's the word. I don't know how to speak. On her iPad. So I'm going to look over and I'm going to look at these and you guys get to hear what I think of them.
So first up we have Lady Gaga and custom Marc Jacobs for the David Bowie tribute collection.
Fabulous. This is so pretty. I love how she has the red hair on top of the bright blue dress. And you said that Lady Gaga did a tribute to David Bowie?
Yes, this Calvin Klein collection, not Calvin Klein, excuse me, Marc Jacobs collection is going to be a tribute to the late David Bowie. And I think it's cool because her style, it was very much what David Bowie's was years and years ago. It was very out there. So I think this fits her well for the Grammys. This past award season, we've seen a different side of her. We've seen her at the SAGs. We've seen her at, the Golden Globes. And so she went that old Hollywood glam, that blonde, curled, one-sided hair with a black dress. So I've seen that look from her many times this red carpet season, but I'm so glad the old Lady Gaga is back because I missed it.
Absolutely. I feel like the kind of old Hollywood glam Lady Gaga was almost just as big of a crazy thing because she's Lady Gaga. You're used to her in the meat dress, the Kermit dress, the bubble dress. And so I feel like seeing her in the old Hollywood glam was really, really refreshing. But it's nice that she's getting back to where she was and she's paying tribute to David Bowie. And not everyone could pull that dress off, but Lady Gaga pulls it off fabulously, and I love the color.
I love the color. I love the color of her shoes, too, the red shoes that she has. And they're rather high as well. But that's the Lady Gaga we're all used to seeing, and I'm very, very excited that she's back.
Yes.
Thank goodness, because I missed it. And the thing is, like, her hair and her makeup was so on point because David Bowie used to look like that all the time. So I was happy that she was back. Next, we have Ciara in Alexandre Vautier, the Paris collection. This is an off-the-runway dress.
where's the rest of it?
That was my question when I first saw this.
Not that like women don't have the right to wear whatever they want on their bodies, but it just looks kind of incomplete because it's got like the pattern, and then you've got her whole leg with it's just kind of like a hole there, and then you've got the like black on the other side of the top, but it's only like a little triangle. I'm just really confused. This dress doesn't make any sense to me. There's like a little tie on the side. Is it a bathrobe?
Well, so what the fashion police said, Brad Gresky said, you know, it's definitely an off the runway dress, but you have to have the right body to do this off the runway. Is it my favorite look? No. What Nene Leakes did say is that Toni Braxton in 2001 did something very similar to this. And, you know, I hate when people redo outfits that have already been done at the Grammys, which brings us to our next person of interest.
Oh.
Miss Taylor Swift, who's wearing custom Versace, and the other picture that you see here is a comparison between her and Leslie Mann at the 2014 Other Woman premiere. You know, if you're having Versace custom make you a dress, you might want to have it be a little bit more original.
I'm just confused. The colors don't really match. They're like, at least with the older picture, the colors are a little bit more subtle. But like Taylor Swift's on her dress are very vibrant, and they don't necessarily go together. And I get the idea of the two-piece dress, but I just don't think that it works in this case because it's just confusing.
It was not my favorite look of the night. Was it okay? Yes. Her hair was That choker was awful. But the thing is, like, if you're having Versace custom make you a dress for the specific event, that this is the only event that you're going to this carpet season, you might want to pull out all the stops. And the thing is, I've seen this before. I'm a little bored. And she always, you know, I like how, you know, I understand that she's in shape and she's fit, so she can show her midriff. But I'm not, like, I've seen it. Like, we've seen her wear stuff like this before. I really was looking for I was underwhelmed, to be quite honest. Very underwhelmed, which gets us to our next.
Our next underwhelming person.
No, I think this is a good one. My favorite. I love Florence Welch. I love her. She's from Florence and the Machine. This is Gucci's new line. It's about, they have a new creative designer, so they're trying a whole new look for Gucci that's not normal, which is not the normal Gucci look. And she is wearing a pink dress.
I don't know. I mean, it's interesting. It's just, it doesn't look put together. It looks like I could have done that. Like I took out a little piece of paper and drew on it.
I think it works for her and her personality. I definitely think that
it definitely matches her. I just don't like how it does look very pieced together. It doesn't look very professional.
And my thing is, like, I love her. I love her music.
I agree.
Gucci is really trying to rebrand, and I understand this, but we've seen some of the same stuff on multiple red carpets of them, like with the boho chic feel, which is fine, but I'm bored, and they're one step away, Melissa Rivers said, from making a fancy bathrobe.
Okay.
So
I'd take a fancy bathrobe.
You know,
it's like the one that we just saw a few minutes ago.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then another one of my favorites had to be Densha. The pink onesie with Hello Kitties attached to it with sparkles everywhere.
I don't have anything to say about this. I'm just so lost. Like, what?
This looks like a pajama that I would wear probably never, but I think it was fun. The Grammys are supposed to be outrageous and fun, and I get that. This just took it to a whole other level. It made for a statement to talk about. I like it. She's fun. So I don't know. I sort of enjoy her. So
I don't know. I mean, if we're doing that, we might as well just go all out and pull out the unicorn onesie and just walk on the red carpet in the unicorn ones, which is completely something that I would do if we're like, since we're talking about this. But it just, I don't know. Also, the shoes, but power to her for being able to walk in those.
And it's like she shoved the footy pajama inside the inside her shoe, and her shoes have got to be 8 inches high.
Yeah.
The sparkles are ridiculous. I just think more power to you. You're probably super comfortable at that award show. Awesome, because you know being uncomfortable at an award show is not
Yeah.
You know,
I still say bring out the unicorn onesie.
yeah, and so
Or dragons if that's what you like. I mean, I don't judge.
So next we have Andra Day in a green dress with fuzzy high heel shoes, high heels, and a fur stole. Brad Gresky on Fashion Police said he's never seen that ever on a runway and he doesn't want to see it ever again.
I don't know. I mean, it's interesting. It's very interesting. And
I'll talk about it.
Yeah.
So I think I like, not that I don't like the dress, it's just the body chain necklace is not my favorite. Her hair is not my favorite. It just doesn't go with her outfit. The shoes are not my favorite, so it's just not my favorite look. But one last look that we should talk about is definitely Tove Lo. She wore a Marlene Berger dress with a can't even pronounce, with a Givenchy nose ring.
I like that.
I like the dress. The nose ring I could do without.
Wait, nose ring?
Yeah, it's a Givenchy nose ring. Not my favorite,
All right.
but
All right.
I mean, she looks, for her, this is who she is, and I understand that, and I think you should be true to yourself. One last quick thing. I think my best dressed of the Grammys evening has to go to Carrie Underwood. She looked perfect.
Faboo.
She
Queen.
looks perfect. My worst dress probably would be Tove Lo. I'm just not a big fan of that whole lace thing. So for me, that's not my
liked
favorite.
the lace dress.
But those are my picks. But
Okay.
I'm glad that we had fun with this.
I should also point out that I knew who none of the designers were. And we are going into our next break. So we will be back.
In the Greek Orthodox Church.